Welcome to the Global Channeling Practice. It is May 14th, 2025, and welcome to our group. I'm going to start with some light language, and others will follow, and hopefully you enjoy. Asika ye tutu isia, ye tuya ye kia, sukuhu ye titia sikuta sia tukutia sia. Hazia yoko tia ya titia sukutia yoko hi tia tutu tia ki. Hazia kutuya ya tia kutia sia kitia tutuya sia kia tutu. Hazia ya ki ti sikutuya ya ti tuko ya titi isi tukutu ya ti. Hazia kukuya ya tita zu ya tia kuku ti. Azul que sukutu de sika hiatu ki kuti hazia o ti sukuti ya tita sukuti ya kuya siti azu hazia o kuti sika hiati hazia kuti ya kutu sia ya kiti hazia kuti ya kuti sikiti hazia kukuti ta siki tukuti ya tia Hosea ki tuku tia. Hesaya ku tia tutuia. I feel like that's a flower fairy, but let's see what I get. And it's I, Joy, your bluebell flower fairy, that this one has connected with. It's been a while since I have come through with a message, but this one was admiring the abundant growth of all the bluebells in her yard earlier today. And even though we haven't brought forth blooms yet, that the growth this year is much more explosive, much more expansive, as you like to call it, than previous years. And this is us showing our abundance, us showing our exuberance for the springtime and showing this wonderful growth that will later turn into an abundance of flowers for you to enjoy. And even though some may consider our species of plant life that I take care of to be invasive, that it is a beautiful invasive plant that you can enjoy. There are many so-called weeds amongst you, or what some consider to be weeds, that are edible, that are very nutritious for the body, that are growing wild amongst you, and that you can receive a benefit from. But it can also be like just a visual enjoyment for you, these beautiful wildflowers that grow amongst you, and continue to connect with me, dear one, and connect with your own joy, your own abundance, your own gratitude for the explosion of life around you, the new explorations that are available to you at any time. You just need to expand your thought processes to reach out, to be creative, be curious about all the various possibilities of ways that you may express yourself in the world, and all is possible to you as the creators you are. I send you my love. I send you my gratitude and joy to uplift your spirits in this beautiful springtime that has so much to offer you. Much love to all of you. Blessings.
Aturia sana kana shaka. Turia sana shakia tarataka. Suria takana sara shakia takana soko. Kirio shoko marakana shakia tara shoko. Kire na sara shakana suria toko manaka shakia. Kiria sara shoko ne ya shakana sara shakia. Siria toronko manakana shakati yoro shoko. Atiria sara shakana suria tana shakata sira taka. Kirio so marakana shaka. Siria takati yo tiara ta. Chokoti marakana shakia toria ta shakia. Turia sa shoko mara shaka turia sa da kata rio to mara choko. Kiria soria kana suyoka tiria soria chakieta. Kiria shoko mara shaka tia da shaka na soria taka. Turio shoko asia da shaka turia taka. Kiria chuki asiria chako sia da shaka na fiore. Namaste. Please. I'm not getting any translation. Does anyone have something they can share?
Can check and see it if I pick up on anything. Did you get a sense what species of being that was?
No.
Okay.
Ask for translation again. I get the sense
Me?
it's your higher self.
Can I ask a translation, please? No, I hear Nuria.
Ask Noria to identify male or female. Or neither, maybe both. Androgynous.
Mhm. I just hear benevolent being from space.
Okay. That's good. What's the message?
That's the message. No, I'm not getting anything.
Susan, do you want an intuition and see if you pick anything up?
Yeah, I mean, I
I've-
got the words be the light. Be the light that you are. Be the light of source. Shine it brightly throughout your world, but also beyond your world to all those that you connect with. There are many that will connect with you as you do this, as you step in your authentic truth to shine your light, to shine your love from your hearts outward, that many will resonate with this. Many will be drawn to your vibration that will help to awaken and raise their own.
I got something similar.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Love is within and light surrounds you. I had a similar message as what you said, so I thought that was really cool.
All right. Beautiful.
I also got the feeling that the rhythm of the speech and the percussion of the sounds was important and for healing.
Nice. So while you were both doing light language, I was connecting in and was because they usually don't tell me until after I do my light language who I'm connecting in with. But then I heard the name Agatha, and I was like, "Oh, Agatha. Well, who are
Agatha
you?"
Christie.
I know that
Agatha
popped in my
all
head
along?
afterwards too, but I got Agatha the tree elf, and I was like, "Tree elf," and then I got not an image, but just a knowing of the image of my crabapple tree. I have a prairie fire crabapple tree, and so she's with that tree, but she said she's only been there for 2 years now, this season and last season. And she said she came last season because the tree when it was planted was pretty young, but it was starting to like topple over, like it was like the ground underneath was shifted enough that it wasn't support, so it wasn't growing up right. So when I had it adjusted so that it was upright, that's when she came. And so I was like, okay. and and the actual tree has given me her name before as Helen. So Helen and Agatha. So Agatha, and I asked her if any of my other trees, because I've also got a Henry and a Frank out here by me, and I don't know what their names are, like kind of a little bit old school names, but Henry and Frank, they've given me their names. I've known their names for several years, and they're kind of like the more like the grandfather trees in the area. And so, well, maybe that's why they've got these grandfathery kind of names. But anyway, after I planted Helen, it took me a couple of years before she gave me the name Helen, and 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 then anyway, now I'm just hearing about Agatha. So I'll go ahead and do Agatha's light language. See what message comes through for her. Hachuronyerai vikyoro tirin yoroto kuronyaratai tichuro. Pero tu yara tu parati chukururi mai tira papaiki. Hashtiri tu ya para. Kiurunya tata chikuri mai tu ikuru. Patata tu kuyeniti tu ira pata chuiti. Shishi shushu amabairo ini uoi. Hayu yu 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 tu ta papa buro tu tu yu tu isha. Continue to papa wira na yu. I've decided that it's time to let my presence be known to you because you have such a love for the trees and you have such a love this year for the blooms. Not that you haven't had love for blooms previously, but this year they seem to be touching your heart more. And so, as you are resonating in a higher frequency, the vibration for us to connect and have this interaction is much easier at this time than it has been in the past. And so, we would like to share a message for all who may listen that your trees do have sentience. They do have a knowledge, they do have a connection one with the other. And it is in appreciation and gratitude that we are within the tree collective recognized and noticed by many of humankind in the changes of season that we go through. And as we go through these changes of season, you are observing more and more as of late the flowers and the blooms, as well as the change in colors, and recognizing the life to death to life to death to life to the cycle that continues again and again seasonally. And why this is resonating with many of you now at this point is because many of you are finding your awareness to the fact that this is a secular embodiment that each of you have within the one source, the life to death to life to death to life to death to life to death, in this never ending cycle. And so we ask you this year to continue to connect with your plants, with the trees, the tree collective, in love. And you will find that we will share our love. You will find that you will have more opportunities for telepathic connections if you only ask. I am I am Agatha. And I thank you for hearing my message today. Thank you. That's all.
Agatha is also the name of my large mother tree on my property, or grandmother tree,
That's
as
interesting. Agatha the tree
yes,
elf and Agatha the tree.
yes, yeah. Well, I knew you had a connection to Agatha too, but a different connection. But yeah, I've connected with her and got her name as Agatha too.
Hey, ayan, hey, up, ein, mayan. Over nine, the stay, pasay, alarat, or tit, I, I. Often ayan, on, ayan, ora tia patulan na fefe, alara tia ala nailia voe nayan. I Okay. Translation, just a second. Wandering feet farther than you know. Stronger feet, stronger than you know. You climb up mountains and feel it's all uphill, yet you strive to know what is above the clouds, what is at the summit. And then one day you do reach the summit and look down at the clouds and realize the unity of all things flowing through the clouds like an ocean, and you and the breeze all moving as one, breathing, your feet moving underneath you softly as moving downward, a water drop toward the ocean, that you are all as one, part of the wholeness, part of the joy, part of the flow. You are. Fear not, flow and be one. That's all.
Ashu hariya siani hahone harini na kashari hone sehete arat tatititiana. Asking for translation. Just a moment. Okay. I'm seeing salmon swimming in abundance. No matter what the obstacles they have, they always find a solution to get to where they are going. Do not look at obstacles like you are stagnant or stuck. Be a little bit more optimistic. Look at them as a challenge. Strive and go on through. Be fearless. Sometimes the obstacles we face are to challenge us and to help us see our own strength and rise above. That way we have strength in a story we can pass on and encourage to others. That is all. Blessings.
Beautiful message.
Thank you.
I think if all the salmon would put their money together, they could rent a boat and they could get upstream that way.
They'd have to jump into the boat.
Okay.
They would have to take that leap of faith.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Are you ready, David?
Yeah. Tarambuko anza, rambuko ramza, iniazu. Ela manakaera martuku rapa hashananzira. Itapakarasa. Shera saranzama. Ukuasha. Tinatara saranzura maraka ziawat. Niaratura kae. Shazarania. Pakaro tukuacha. Te mahashanania. Ulaka rukua saranje mahan. Look in all directions. Look up. Look around. Tukura bahasaranji chikia tarakusukuasha. Hira mashananiwe. Ukura tarasha hananiwa. Para ashana kukuashaha. Lift yourself up. Pa ashishikiahara. Te kuraka. Reach for all the resources to help you. Ku ukuatarasha. Te ramashakarie. Ta azukua pahashananie. Kukua haruku shahanani. Te abaha sunukua chichiaha. Yakuro kukua hashananiwe. Collaborate. Toroko saranji kepa atukura chikiaha. Expanding all of your energies. Utukura mahashinchiara ta shukuraha. Peace. We love you.